What is going on, everyone? Griffin here, coming at you with some VI gameplay, and today we are going to be taking a look at the Virtual Horizons event pass. So let's head over and let's check it out. So as you can see here, this is the Virtual Horizons event pass. We are going to go through and look at these skins, wraps, and gliders, etc., some of the emotes, and see what we think about this so far. So as you can see here, whenever you unlock the event pass, you will get the Sashimi Mac skin here. So we do have Mac. He's got some sushi hanging out of his holster here. He also has some cutlery on his back, and of course he has like this robe kimono thing on that has sushi all over it. And of course he's got the headband and the chopsticks behind his ear. So overall, I think this skin is okay. I think it would have been better if this would have extended, if the robe would have extended all the way to his ankles and it just been that way, as opposed to having the pants on underneath it, and kind of get rid of some of this other tactical stuff with it and just made it that way. You also get the 20,000 Leagues hoverboard, which looks pretty interesting. I do like this design aesthetic for this hoverboard. It is a little bit different, but I do like that a lot. You also get a 60-minute account booster. Here on level 3, we do get the Black Cheetah Rare Primary Wrap. I mean, it looks okay if you are into like the cheetah pattern and everything. I do like how the cheetah pattern is on the body of the weapon and the rest of the highlights are in black. So I think that that makes it a little bit more subtle. You know, the barrel comes through and you can see the cheetah print work through the barrel as it goes through the body of the weapon. So that's pretty interesting. Not my cup of tea, but it's there. Level 10, we do get the Lemonade Burst Epic Melee Wrap. We do have this as a primary weapon wrap inside of Rogue Company already, but they are giving us the melee version of it here at level 10. At level 18, we will be getting the Hip Popper emote. So as you can see, this is a little bit more involved than some of the other emotes that we have gotten in the past. But, you know, for people that like emotes like this, there you go. At level 21, we will be getting the Lemonade Burst Epic Secondary Wrap. And as you can see here, this is just like the melee and the primary wrap, where it has the same color variations and color rotations within this. So we will have a full set at that point. At 22, we do have the Footwork Frolic Rare emote. And as you can see, you know, these emotes are getting a little bit more intricate. They're getting a little bit more vibey, and I do enjoy the way that these look, I mean, overall. But this isn't an emote that I will necessarily be running all that much, but it will be cool for some screenshot possibilities. At level 25, we get the Cyberhawk Switchblade skin. This looks like it is a mix match of a couple of different Switchblade skins that we already have inside of Rogue Company. It's very much like the Ronin skin in the last event pass, where it looks like they took assets from other skins and kind of applied it to that one. This is very much the same thing. I'm getting very much like the Switchblade from a battle pass from a while back, where she had like the fake leg. It kind of gives those vibes off, mixed with the comic book, you know, the comic pop Switchblade skin. At the end of the day, it's fine. I mean, it's simple, right? They took a couple of assets, changed the color up slightly, mixed everything up, and threw it onto this skin. So it's okay. It's not as good as the Max skin in my opinion, but it's fine. 27, we get a nice intervention banner. I wonder who they are giving an intervention to. And as you can see here, this is Glitch, Glimpse, Saint, and Runway. So I wonder if this has something to do with the narrative event that was going on. At level 30, we do get the Cyber Samurai Dima legendary skin. And as you can see here, this is a very much a Dima skin that seems to be inspired somewhat by Mortal Kombat. At least the face mask reminds me of something that is very Mortal Kombat related. And as you can see, his shoulder pads, his shoulder sashes, whatever you want to call them, his sleeves are animated. They do have this like teal and pink kind of texture that's running through it. It would have been nice if that would have continued on down with the pants and would have went that way. But at the end of the day, this is okay for a legendary skin. It's not like my favorite legendary skin of all time, but it's not bad all in all. There's so many Dima skins that it's just like, do we really need another legendary Dima skin when we already have bangers like the Haas Dima skin and the, goat-headed Dima skin? All in all, the Virtual Horizons event pass seems to be okay, and that's kind of what I've expected with these event passes coming out. We do get some pretty decent looking things in those event passes, but it also feels like a lot of it was kind of rushed, or the assets were kind of reused. That's like the Lemonade Burst skins. I do like that weapon wrap a lot, and I used that weapon wrap a pretty decent amount of time back in the day. But overall, is it my favorite? Could they have done something better? Absolutely. They could have released that to the store for people to purchase if they wanted to, if they wanted to have the complete set. But at the end of the day, it feels very reused. Same thing with a lot of the assets that are coming in some of the event passes. And like I said, this was kind of to be expected. If you're going to be pumping something out every 6 weeks, as opposed to dropping a new battle pass every 3 months, then you have to imagine that the items that are in that pass are a little bit less desirable, right? They're a little bit more generic. They're a little bit less, entrancing and elaborate because of the frequency of it. Now, I think there'll be a certain point that we'll get to where they will become a little bit more elaborate. They will become a little bit more involved. And like, we'll see things like Mythics return. Absolutely. But I don't think that will be happening maybe this year. I mean, maybe we'll get 1 or 2 in the future, but it seems like they are trying to get this event pass schedule under wraps in a way where it makes sense for them to develop content specifically for event passes, as opposed to developing content that is for battle passes. And at the end of the day, I want these event passes to be more cohesive. And you have the Max skin and the Dima skin that kind of go hand in hand slightly. Like, one's a more comical take and one's a little bit more of a serious, like futuristic, cyberpunk aesthetic, which is cool. Like, I mean, it kind of works off of one another. But you have the Switchblade skin in there that doesn't really feed into any of this whatsoever. And realistically, they could, if they were going to recycle assets, they could have taken that Ronin skin that was released forever ago and released a variation of that inside of this event pass, and it would have fit better than with the Switchblade. Like, they could have done that 110%, and it would have made more sense, in my opinion, for them to do it that way. But I'm not exactly sure who's in charge of the event pass stuff. And I mean, Mac is a very popular character. It makes sense why we get that skin. Switchblade seems to be a popular character since we're getting a skin for her. And then, of course, Dima is a somewhat popular character as well, especially since Dima is like a free-to-play right out of the gate. You don't have to do anything character to use. So it makes sense why some of these, more popular rogues are getting skins, and the more popular rogues seem to be the rogues that are free. In the last event pass, we got a Saint skin, which is he's free. We got a Ronin skin, which she's free. And we also got the Phantom skin. And I think Phantom is free to play. Maybe I'm mistaken on that, but I think Phantom is free to play. If not, a lot of people unlock her early. But of course, that is the Neko whatever Phantom skin that everybody wanted. And now they delivered it into the game so that some of those people that actually wanted it will be happy with it. But be sure to let me know what you think of this event pass in the comments down below. Is this something that you're looking forward to? What are your thoughts on the event passes overall? And what are you most excited for in the event pass. I know that I normally don't do like event pass videos, and I don't go into like the cosmetic stuff because I don't really care about it. But since Brad's no longer making videos, Kelly Kai and other content creators are no longer making videos like this, I figured I'd throw my hat in the ring and try to make something that is somewhat comparable, but in my own style. So if you like this video and if you like this style of event pass presentation, let me know. I'll continue to do it. If not, then I will move on to other things. But be sure to let me know what you think in the comments. Also, be sure to check that description for links to Facebook, Discord, and Twitter. Those are the places to contact me. If you haven't already, please be sure to like and subscribe to the channel. If you've already subscribed to the channel, then consider hitting that join button to become one of the 256 crew members. Lastly, on Thursdays from 8 until 11 p.m. Central Time, Sundays from 10 a.m. until we get tired, I will be streaming here on YouTube. So if you are interested and available, please feel free to stop by and say hello there. Thanks for watching, guys.
It's the fire, dude.
Yeah, it's got to be, right?
It's the fire, dude. Sometimes when you try to shoot through it, you won't hit nobody. I'm going to watch behind.
She fucking hit all headshots there. Damn.
Yeah, she did with me too a second ago.
Do y'all see them both?
They're on
I've
their
just seen
spawn.
Switchblade.
Switchblade's in her spawn. Or was. She may not be now, but that's where I died.
Drone back here. Another drone. I'm not moving.
She just fired it off.
We've destroyed the enemy.
Bitch. I was like, yeah.
I'm planting the bomb. Bomb's active. Don't let them disarm it.
In their spawn, dude.
Cover
Talon's
fire.
coming to the cut wall.
Watch the fire. Going to the middle. One going to the middle. Switchblade.
Ah!
I'm trying to hold back here. I can't. Switchblade's in front of me.
Saint's coming through the cut right here.
What the
He's
fuck?
one
I hit
shot.
him. I headshotted that motherfucker.
He revived somebody because his health went back up.
Yeah. She's in the middle.
Oh no.
Aha.
Got it.
Oh, it's that wet sound too, just like.
Yeah. Out the shower now.
Thank you, son.
Dude, that motherfucking Saint rips my booty hole. I'm gonna watch the flank. The flanky
Yeah, they
flank.
might go behind.
Here they come. I hear one. Here, two. There's two.
Saint's one shot.
Oh, she ripped my ass, dude. Here she comes.
I hurt
It's
them
her
both.
and Talon. There's Talon there
Yeah,
too.
they're right there together. Another one in the middle.
Yeah. They're resin right here. There's 3 of them. Oh, never
We're all
mind.
dead. Didn't know there was a thing.
Somebody's two. Fuck it, I'm rushing
He's
it.
hurt. He's hurt.
No, you revived. Let's get you out of here.
Wait, bro. Thank you.
Is her.
Don't let them disarm it. Open for business.
If anyone needs that.
Right here on me. Going to the back.
Yep. Fuck that rocket. Missed me with that shit. Hang on, let me whip you up some food.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that.
Mad Cat straight coming through, man. That shit's crazy. I'm so happy about that shit.
Must be a problem with that.
Yeah.
They saw it, was like, yeah, that's us.
They're like, send this motherfucker a new one.